checked in for Jarek Lively. Tobias Harris comes in for Marshall. Beasley's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. "55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Davis kicks to Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Gafford. Beasley outside. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Looking to end the run. Gallus again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Jay, the pass to George. There's the three. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got to count 11 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Dinwiddie for three. It's hauled in by Paul George. Philadelphia leading by 18. Pass to Oubre. Here's Jay. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Oubre. Paul George is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jay. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Boston put on a show. He had 42 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Jay. Knocked loose. Pass to Beasley. Now Irving. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Harris against Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
P.J. Washington, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Here's Jay. Out to Edwards. Here's Jay. 11 points in the game. Oubre outside. Pass to Jay. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Jay.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Irving from long range. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Make some noise, fans. The last man gets the free t-shirt.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. It's Thompson in for Beasley. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Philadelphia leading by 15. Embiid in the corner. Here's Jay. Covered by Irving. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Jay. Lets it go from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Now here's Marshall. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Edwards. Jay, the pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. Jay misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lively sets a screen for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And the basket by Jay.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Mavericks trail by 17. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Dallas making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Second is Paul George and, of course, Jay.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done one.
So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. 76ers lead by 19. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shot.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one and see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Irving kicks to Davis. Thompson left side. Fires from deep. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Thompson.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Grimes passes to Jay. Outside, George. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. Trailing by 19. Jay, the pass to George. 6 to shoot. Here's Jay. Covered by Irving.
Boy, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Jay, the pass to Yabusele. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post. Embiid's got 10.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside of him.
Going inside, Marshall. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Jay from deep. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And here is Marshall. Back to Irving. Latrey. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Mavericks call time here. Teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Lively. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Thompson for the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And here's Embiid. Lively defending. Jay. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. George against Harris. Pass to Davis. Over Oubre. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jay, the pass to George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
For Philadelphia, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. They throw good, Paul George. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek. Making some changes here. Harris against George. Back to Harris. Pass to Gafford. A deep 3 from Irving. It's hauled in by George.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Abusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Jay. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Outside Irving from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Jay has got 4 rebounds in this game. 76ers moving the ball around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
The first one falls, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for P.J. Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Klay Thompson in for Malik Beasley. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Thompson passes to Lively. And Irving launches it from deep. Rebound by the 76ers.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
It's stolen by Davis. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots from 12. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jay's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside, Davis. And Thompson kicks to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. George comes in for Eric Gordon. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fires for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tries the spin move. Thompson from long range. Another three for Dallas.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And the basket by Jay.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Puts up a three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the 76ers.
And this was one that... Philadelphia calls time here. They lead by 15. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge.